I know a lot of you still trying to figure out whether Tupac is dead or alive, right? First of all, if you prejudice and you seeing this video and you just not listen to what the fuck I got to say, then you might as well just keep it moving right now. Because I'm about to tell those who are serious about this Tupac shit some deep information that's going to make them look at the whole Tupac conspiracy totally different. Alright? You want to know how I get this information? I just analyze shit. That's the fuck how. Alright? And to know my shit is facts or close to facts, you would have to do your research on who I am. First of all, I have no connections or tie with the Tupac situation or what happened. Just know I was a fan in the past, and I'm still a fan of his music, and I'm a fan of his work. And when I mean by work, it's because Tupac knew exactly what he was doing when he made Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? When he created the album, when we all know that. See, I'm not going to get into anything that's too cliche, because all of that shit that these videos, these conspiracy videos that's out already, is pretty much the same shit. But however, it's something very important with these videos, because they have pieces of the puzzle that you need. Now I'm gonna throw out references, and y'all gonna catch them, and y'all gonna say, oh, y'all gonna go to those videos, and if y'all feel what I'm saying, you could come back to my video, subscribe, and like the video. Okay? I'm gonna throw out some crazy shit, some crazy clues. All right, for all the conspiracy theorists, you gotta stay tuned to what I'm saying. All right, don't be funny, be open-minded to what I'm saying. All right, now let's start it off. First of all, Tupac Shakur was murdered in September '96. Right, he had a song called the Seventh Day Theory. For that to get in on that note, for me to get into the Seventh Day Theory, that's perhaps going to be a little later in a video, or later in another video. Now, but he died, and 7 days later, well, he was shot, and 7 days later he was pronounced dead in the hospital. You know, and everybody had a theory he'll return in 7 years. He never returned. All right, but however, did he return? This is why I come to you with this video, because if you guys got a good eye, you see Tupac never fucking left. Tupac never left, or he left and then he's on the low now. But check this shit out. Now let's get into the subject at hand. Check it out. Tupac was murdered, right? And 20 years later, a group of guys came out. A guy came out and is confessing to the murder, saying Puff Daddy paid them and all of this crazy shit, right? That's right. He said he and this guy named Orlando Anderson. Orlando Anderson was one of the main suspects for a long time, right? But this is when this whole Illuminati shit gets serious, all right? This is when you want to know, some other crazy shit going on. I've been wanting to do this video for you guys, but I didn't really want to go into photo mode. Like, you know how you do the videos and put a photo up and then you have somebody talking and writing little words over the photo. I'm getting tired of that. So if you want to do the photo thing, just take what I say and go you seek for yourself. Now I'm going to put out the points there. Tupac was murdered. 1. Pop, he was murdered, right? They say the incident occurred at the Tyson fight, and the guy named Orlando Anderson was there waiting for Pop, right? Or he was just there, and Pac seen him and jumped him with his entourage. They jumped Orlando Anderson, beat him up. So after this occurred, right, Orlando Anderson and his buddies, let's say his buddies, came, and while Tupac was driving on the Las Vegas Strip, they shot him up in another car. From another vehicle, Orlando Anderson shot him up. I'm trying to be as clear as possible, because a lot of y'all don't understand me, because you know what I'm saying? Basically, I'm hood. I'm from the fucking hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the hoodest of the hoodest, but I'm a hood motherfucker. Just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So Tupac was gunned down by Orlando Anderson. According to this guy that was accomplice in the car or the vehicle, he was accessory to the murder. Whether he shot or however, he said Orlando Anderson let off the gun. But Orlando Anderson is dead right now, so he can't speak. Now, this is when the shit get crazy to me. It gets real fucking crazy. Now remember, this guy who said that Orlando Anderson murdered, him and Orlando Anderson murdered Tupac. He said this, that Puff Daddy supposed to have paid him, right? And this is why this shit get crazy. One, I don't believe that shit. The story that they saying, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why the whole story is bogus. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. First of all, Tupac is supposed to be dead now, right? Now, 20 years later, a man came and said, yo, him and Orlando Anderson did the shit, right? Right. Now, we gotta find out who Orlando Anderson is. You do the research in the video, you do the YouTube videos, you check them out and you see who Orlando Anderson is. They're gonna have a whole bunch of videos come up now, but the important video is the one of the Vegas fight. Now, for those conspiracy theorists out there, you gotta be writing this shit fucking down. Now, the Las Vegas fight, when Orlando Anderson pulled up to the casino and he had that blue jersey on, the white and blue jersey on, that's the one you gotta pay attention to. Now, pay attention to Orlando Anderson physically, his face, alright? Because this is when the shit gets fucking crazy. This is when it gets crazy. So now, alright, Tupac fucked up Orlando Anderson, such and such. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Tupac dead, right? Now let's fast forward it. Tupac dead, right? Here's the next video. Orlando Anderson suing Tupac estate. And Tupac, you know what I'm saying? For shit that happened. Look up that video. Alright? And then you're gonna compare those two people, Orlando Anderson from the Vegas fight to the Orlando Anderson 2 years later, all right, to one another, and tell me, do they look alike? That's the first thing you want to wonder, right? Now, you got to remember what Machiavelli stands for, the 7-day theory, you know what I'm saying? Then you want to know, did Tupac die that night, or did Orlando Anderson die? That's what you need to really be fucking asking yourself. Because when Orlando Anderson goes to court for suing Tupac's estate, ask yourself, who the fuck does Orlando Anderson look like? Why nobody's asking this question? Ask yourself, who the fuck does he look like? Because that's the very most important question. Who the fuck he look like? Alright? I'm not going to let the cat in the bag, but remember, do the research. Orlando Anderson suing Tupac. O-R-L-A-N-D-O Anderson, A-N-D-E-R-S-O-N, sues Tupac estate. Look that shit up on YouTube. Look at the photos of Orlando Anderson and compare them to the one of Orlando Anderson Vegas night, and you're gonna see the difference. Now, this is like a year or two later, he went to go sue Tupac estate, some shit like that. In these 2 year periods, tops 48 months, why he looks like that? You need to ask yourself, is that a coincidence? Right now, this is where the shit get crazy. I might even have to do a video too, so if this cut off, I'm running out of film. But we're going to get down to the bottom of the shit. Now, when Tupac was murdered, right? That shit hit the fan. That whole Orlando Anderson shit hit the fan, right? 2 years later, the whole estate thing, right? Now, 20 years later, this man says, yo, Tupac, I killed Tupac, me and Orlando Anderson. But the whole time, in the middle of that, you see the videos that's saying, oh, this whole crime scene was staged and shit like that. There was no blood at the crime scene right next to where they said they pulled Tupac out at. These are clues, people. Why, you know what I'm saying? These are the clues you need to say why there wasn't no blood. Then you have another man named Casanova the Don who dropped a song about Tupac, and or a song, and is like he's living through Tupac's eyes, or he is Tupac, or he's just somebody who fucks with, you know what I'm saying, Tupac hard body. However, the shit he putting out there makes you wonder, damn, did Tupac give him these bars? You know what I mean? But we don't want to go too far out there, like, you know what I mean, into that conspiracy theory shit. We want to just stay on the surface of the clues that they presenting in front of us. Alright, let's just do that. Alright, these are the shit this is what they present in front of us. One, we don't know if these photos are Photoshop, as far as when Tupac come out the car and he's not, his car shot up and you see no blood stains on the floor, or those are original. However, that's what they presented to us, and there is no blood there. That's true. Two, Orlando Anderson, how he looks at the Vegas night, and how he looked after the Vegas night. Yeah, when he went to go sue Tupac estate, his facial structure, his eyebrows and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing. 3, the person who said Tupac, they said Tupac was the person who said Tupac, he murdered Tupac, him and Orlando Anderson and another other guy. I guess it was like 3 guys in the car total. Now the details, y'all know the details. This video is for the ones who know all of this shit. But however, I'm putting this shit together for y'all because y'all kind of slow. Now check this shit out. Now, after Tupac, this shit happened, right? This guy who said that Puffy paid them and all that. You even had right before that Suge Knight come out saying, why isn't Puffy in jail for the murder if Tupac was dead? Because Tupac maybe ain't dead. This is what Suge Knight said, and maybe Suge Knight is fucking right. Why you want to say that? Because why the fuck another man came out and said the same shit, but Puffy ain't go to court, no charges, or none of that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? If it did happen, I totally missed it. They must say, oh, blah, blah, blah. That shit did not happen. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck that didn't happen? You know why that shit ain't happen? Because Tupac is fucking perhaps alive. And we're going to tell you why I think that. Now, when Tupac, what Orlando Anderson did, or what Tupac did, was fake his death. But what he did was stay under your nose, you know what I'm saying? By doing it, you know what I'm saying? He did it smartly. First of all, Orlando Anderson showed up that night at the Vegas script. I just seen a video and they was showing how he showed up. And the DA talking about how the nigga